NASDAQ 100 only out of 3 major indices from US failed to perform or give the returns what others had given, and yes, that is because of the poor results from the tech 100 companies. Now, what to expect next week? It is precisely come back to the stronger resistance levels at 11,650, which is definitely a very good resistance. And see the rise here on the downside. Last week we did talk about this, that even if it tries to drop, it may try to continue in this channel. Precisely it has achieved 10,900, which was the bottom of the channel, and precisely it has closed at the high, which is at 11,650. Now what to expect next week, whether it is going to sustain the bullish momentum or we are going to look forward to a drop, we will see with the help of charts and indicators. Missing on to subscribe is missing on the profit, so do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon. Those who are new must know that I do share my daily update. In fact, twice a day I share my update and targets for Nasdaq 100, one with the Asia session, next with the US cash session trading as per the levels. Definitely you can make good profit, so do press the bell icon. Let's start. First we look into the charts, followed with indicators. Towards the end I will give you the trading strategy for next week, so do watch till the end. Now let's talk about the performance of Nasdaq 100 for last weeks. You can find out it has precisely achieved the bottom of this channel. It has precisely achieved the highs of this channel. So yes, this is the channel in which Nasdaq 100 is trading so far. Now for next week, yes, there is still a probability of a rise. How far it can go? It can try to attempt and achieve 11,840, 11,720 zone. This is going to be the next resistance zone. Achieving this, probably even the next week's movement, first it will be derived by the Fed's decision of interest rate outcome, and possibly everyone is expecting a 0.75% interest rate hike. Else any further lows, any 0.5% hike or a reduction or a taper in the interest rate hike definitely will cheer up the markets strongly, and then we can see a stronger rally. However, looking at the last 2 weeks performance across Dow Jones and across S&P 500, which is almost has gained, both of them almost have gained 15%, it appears that possibly a little bit of retracement can be expected. Now on Nasdaq 100, yes, this zone at 11,840 till 11,840, you have to remain cautious. Only above this you can expect 12,100 and plus levels to be seen. Now look at the last candle, a smaller body size, a wick and a sharp tail. What could possibly happen? It may try to attempt and achieve this zone at 11,750, and then from there a reversal can be expected where it may try to give you the same body size and a drop on the downside. On the downside, the support there at 11,000 should come into picture. So be careful, be watchful. The smaller body indicates that there could be a probability of a reversal from here. So this is one observation. At the same time, now let's have a look at the further distant. Now Nasdaq 100, which has been lagging so far due to the poor performance of the tech companies, you can find out this is the bottom here, and this is the channel in which it is trying to trade. So yes, if it shows you a rise from here, 13,000 is the level which is a probable achievable levels. First thing, it has to sustain about 12,000 levels. Next milestone 12,400. Beyond that it is going to fly till towards 13,000 levels. Now see, since it is lagging, there is a possibility that it can cover up this journey fast, and hence any unexpected outcome on towards tech side, any unexpected move towards tech side or supporting tech companies definitely will try to bridge this gap and definitely will try to achieve these levels sooner or at a faster pace. Hence you have to be prepared. You have to ensure that possibility of such rise can be anticipated, can be expected. So yes, it is looking forward to these levels, but right now it is very much hesitant, very much resistant. And now let's also have a look at this. See, these are the near term. There are a couple of channels which are activate here, and you can find out this is precisely the median of channel which it is failing to go past by, and hence a reversal from here can be again taken as a bearish indication, and then it can continue with the downward move from here. Very much possible. So this is on the weekly charts. Another observation on the weekly charts here is, see, it has traded below this consolidation zone. It has dropped below this consolidation zone, achieved and in fact reached this levels. Now see the next target somewhere here at 10,500. First support 10,000 is going to be the major support. Possibility of it achieving these levels exists, and hence you have to remain cautious there. Now look at the daily charts. Coming back to the daily charts, you'll find, see, it was trading this classical move and then this sharp reversal occurred. Now in despite the sharp reversal, still it is giving you lower highs here, and hence you have to be careful of 11,650 levels. Only trading above 11,650 you can expect 11,720, 11,840 and then 12,000 levels. This is the level which you should watch out for. 12,000 very strong resistance, trading above which we may see very strong move on NASDAQ 100. Now also one must not forget that on the daily charts we have seen NASDAQ 100 giving you higher lows, higher highs. Last three candles, yes, lower highs were seen. So any move below 11,500, please consider this for a good reversal. Then you can again expect it to continue with the downward journey. 11,000 levels should come out to the rest. So on the daily charts, 11,000 to 11,500 appears to be a very strong resistance zone. Now look at the monthly charts here. On the monthly charts, lower highs, lower lows, both done. On the upside, still there is a scope for it to rise. If it gives you a very fast or very extreme move towards the end or the one trading session which is left, possibly it may try to continue on the upside, else there is a possibility that it may erase the gains here. 600 points in a day cannot be denied. See, erasing the gains means it can come back somewhere here at 11,200, close the month almost close to forming a doji, and then open the next candle below this and certainly continue with the downward momentum. That is also very much possible. So certainly on Monday, if it trades below 11,500, you can remain short. You can expect that we are looking forward to a drop 11,400, 300, 200, which are good support, and then below that 11,000 levels cannot be denied. If it can drop 600, if it can rise 600 points a day, it can drop 600 points a day also, and hence you have to remain cautious there. Any reversal below 11,500, stay short for the Monday trade only. And yes, the next candle, the next monthly candle, which is going to start on the second day, probably once it drops below 11,000, you can remain short there, and you can expect that the downward trend may resume in the month of November. And then there is a lot much there to cover on the downside. First destination at 10,000, and my long-term projection for NASDAQ 100 and 9,600 and 9,000 levels to come true sooner than expected. So this is what we can see in the month of November. This is what we can expect next week. Now let's have a look with the help of indicators. What does the indicators are suggestive of? Are they also saying the same thing, or they have a different view there? Now look at the indicators. 50 and 100 period moving average divergent, and the 50 period moving average is below the 100 period moving average, indicating near-term bearishness. Now this is also the maximum resistance zone here at 11,500, and hence trading below which certainly more bearishness can be seen. At the same time, the support there at 11,200 from the 20 period moving average, this is going to be a good support level. They are still not crossed over. It is still trading divergent and still trading indicating bearishness. This is one part. Directional movement on the daily charts is still bearish, trying to converge. Stochastic, which has seen a good dip, trying to rise. The MACD is divergent and bullish. It is not yet crossed over, but from here possibility of a conversion exists, and then the downward trend may resume. RSI looking downwards, it looking upwards, indicating little bullishness. Possibility of it to achieve these highs exists. Hence till 12,000 levels we have to exercise extra caution. Now look at the weekly charts. On the weekly charts too, 12,000 is the extreme resistance, and then beyond that 12,400, 13,000 levels, that is the max there. Now on the weekly charts also, see the 50 and 100 period week, 100 weeks crossover here indicates that we are entering into a bearish territory, and hence you have to remain cautious there too. The MACD is trying to converge. This is so far trading bearish. The stochastic, which was oversold, we talked about this couple of weeks back, and since then we have seen a good reversal. There is the possibility that yes, this is the high, and then it can reverse again on the downside. The MACD is trying to converge here. It has not yet crossed over, maybe achieving the highs. It can again continue to diverge here. RSI is looking upwards, indicating little bullishness, and likewise on the monthly charts, taking the support here from 11,000 levels from the 50 period average or 50 months average. Certainly it is trying to rise a little. Now directional movement divergent and bearish. Stochastic trading at bottom, and see the monthly candle definitely will try to reverse it again on the upside, and then the downside cannot be denied from there. The MACD is divergent and bearish on the monthly charts. Probability of it to continue with this bearish momentum still exists. However, look at the candles here. It is achieved that it appears that it has achieved the peak, and probably a convergence from here can be expected. RSI, which has seen a good drop, trying to trade comfortably near. Now see, we have seen the charts, we have seen the indicators. Time for us to decide the strategy for next. First, let's talk about the levels to buy here. Yes, if you see it trading above 11,600, you can buy for 11,640. But remember, this is going to be a very good resistance here at 11,640, and it can reverse from here, and beyond that 11,720, 11,840 levels to be seen. Now see, there are a couple of key resistance levels which you should note out for this first, this second, and this third. Till 12,000, NASDAQ 100 has got stronger resistance levels, and yes, if it trades above 12,000, you can expect that we are certainly looking forward for it to achieve 13,000 levels. It may take a little time, but definitely it may try to achieve these levels if it continues to trade above 12,400, 12,000 levels. So be careful. I'll wait if it has to get the resistance, maximum resistance to be seen at around these levels, and a reversal from there can be expected, and hence you have to remain cautious of these levels. Trade with the stop loss till 12,000 levels. You have to trade with the trailing stop loss. With the Fed's decision, it can try to show you a good swing, and hence you have to always put a trailing stop loss in place. On the downside, you can sell there at 11,490, trading below 11,490. Yes, you can expect that we are looking forward to another round of bearishness. 11,400, a very good support level which will come to the rescue. Below that, 11,320. 11,250 and 11,200. These are the key support levels there. 11,300, 11,200. This zone in fact completely is going to be a good support, and below 11,200 directly we may see it landing till towards 11,000, 10,920, 10,800. Now these are going to be the next support levels. I'll wait for how the next candle arrives. First thing is the closer on Monday where it closes. Next thing is the beginning of the next candle. If it continues to trade bullish, possibly arriving or achieving the highs at around 12,000, then with Fed it may try to reverse again, and hence you have to remain cautious. What we had seen in the last couple of candles, it can try to replicate the same thing again and continue with the downward momentum from there. So trade accordingly, trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon, join my mentorship batch, join my signals group. Reach out to me for more details. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.